The Great Experiment. In January 1920, the United States of America launched one of the boldest social experiments in human history. Not a war, not an economic reform, but a moral revolution. Alcohol, once legal, taxed, and socially accepted, was suddenly declared illegal across the entire nation. The goal was simple: reduce crime, strengthen families, restore morality. What followed instead was a national disaster. Crime did not disappear. It evolved. The government did not gain control. It lost legitimacy, and criminals, once small and scattered, became powerful empires. This is the story of Prohibition, a law meant to save society that nearly destroyed it. America before Prohibition. To understand Prohibition, we must understand America before it. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, alcohol was everywhere. Saloons dominated working-class neighborhoods. Whiskey was cheaper than clean water. Drinking was part of daily life. But alcohol abuse was real. Men spent wages on drink instead of food. Domestic violence was widespread. Workplace accidents were common. For many families, alcohol represented chaos. And so, a movement was born: the Moral Crusade. Churches led the charge. Women's groups followed. The temperance movement argued that alcohol was the root of poverty, crime, and moral decay. To them, alcohol was not a personal choice. It was a social poison. Organizations like the Women's Christian Temperance Union and the Anti-Saloon League gained political power. Their message was simple and powerful: remove alcohol, and society will heal itself. Politicians listened. By 1919, the movement had achieved the impossible: passing the law. The 18th Amendment was ratified. It banned the manufacture of alcohol, the sale of alcohol, the transportation of alcohol. 1 year later, the Volstead Act defined enforcement. America had outlawed a product millions still wanted. The law assumed obedience, but laws that ignore human behavior invite rebellion. Life under Prohibition. Prohibition did not eliminate alcohol. It erased legal alcohol. In its place rose speakeasies hidden behind shops, illegal breweries in basements, smuggling routes from Canada and the Caribbean. Ordinary citizens became criminals overnight. Drinking became an act of defiance, and crime found its perfect opportunity. The rise of organized crime. Alcohol was illegal. Demand was massive. Profits were enormous. Criminals stepped in. Men like Al Capone didn't invent violence. They refined it. Bootlegging funded, armed gangs, bribery networks, territory wars. Chicago became a battlefield. Prohibition didn't stop crime. It centralized it. Corruption and violence. Police officers were underpaid. Criminals were rich. Bribes flowed freely. Judges were compromised. Politicians were silent. Respect for the law collapsed. Murder rates rose. Public trust vanished. The government had created a law it could not enforce. Economic and social costs. Prohibition destroyed. Alcohol tax revenue, legal jobs, small businesses. Then came the Great Depression. The government needed money, but Prohibition had removed one of its largest revenue sources. The truth became unavoidable. Repeal, admitting failure. In 1933, America made history again. The 21st Amendment repealed Prohibition. Alcohol became legal. Crime declined. Gang empires collapsed. It was the first and only time an amendment was reversed. A national confession. Final lessons. Why this still matters. Prohibition taught the world something vital. You cannot outlaw demand. You can only decide who supplies it. When governments criminalize behavior without addressing reality, they empower criminals, corrupt institutions, and weaken society. This lesson echoes today in drug policy, black markets, and moral legislation. History does not repeat itself exactly, but it often rhymes. Prohibition failed not because Americans were immoral, but because the law ignored human nature. The question is no longer what happened. The question is, have we learned from it?